The 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands is a killer off-road, according to Road and Track. Now, to be perfectly honest, they did not know that the Ford Bronco Sport was capable of doing you can ask of it. In fact, you may have no idea what's going to happen if you've driven the Monticello Motor Club course. I mean, it could be done with ease in the Bronco Sport. Now, before that, a Toyota 4Runner TRD was driven on the Monticello Motor Club course with big all-terrain tires and locket differentials and a separate body and chassis. Now, the Bronco Sport is really a Ford Escape, everybody knows, underneath, and an Escape is basically a lifted Focus. Now, Chris Duplessis, the track director of Fun, told Road and Track that he'd be fine. He'd done a course in the Subaru Forester once. Now, if anything, you might just need a bit of speed to get through the mud. And this particular Bronco Sport and the top-of-the-line Badlands trim did inspire some confidence. It was equipped with the optional alloy wheels, styled to look like a Stillies wrapped in a 29.5-inch Falcon Wildspeak all-terrain tires. It also had the two hooks, badge plates, fairly short overhangs to give it the decent approach and departure angles. And while the Bronco Sport uses a Focus RS style twin clutch rear drive unit to get the power to the back wheels, it can simulate a lock rear differential. And the Badlands also gets the mud and rut and rock crawl drive modes. Now, Ford also proudly displays the Bronco Sport doing off-road things in its promotional material. And when asked if it could take one to the trail, yeah, you can. And you wouldn't have nothing to worry about. And basically, the Ford Bronco Sport isn't as capable as a 4Runner. And certainly the real Bronco will go much farther than the Sport will. But it's shockingly good for a crossover. In a day's worth of muddy trails, steep hills, mongols, even a stream, absolutely nothing messed with the Bronco, and the Bronco was able to do it with confidence. And this is unsurprising. After all, Ford has been doing the whole software-driven off-road thing brilliantly. Ever since the second-generation Raptor arrived in 2017, the Bronco Sport has simple physics on its side. The 30.4 degree approach angle, 33.1 degree of departure angle, are around the same as the base Mercedes G550S. And while the 20.4 degree breakover angle isn't that impressive, it's not an issue. Plus the 8.8 inch of ground clearance and nearly 2 feet of winding depth. It's great. It's incredibly easy to hit the trails in the Bronco Sport. Just put whatever mode you think it should be in, and the Bronco does it. And it takes all the work out of it. Now, in normal wheel driving, the all-wheel drive system sends most of its power to the front. But as soon as you go into off-road, it splits the torque 50-50. There's also a button to turn the simulated rear diff lock and automatically locked in the rock crawl mode. Now, as long as you have your mode sets right, you really just point wherever you want to go, and it does it. The Badlands gets the front-facing camera activated by a button on the dash, which makes wheel placement a cinch. Also standard on the Badlands is the 2.0-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder, making 250 horsepower and 227 pound-feet of torque. Now, when run on premium fuel, of course, it has the grunt to deal with most situations. And don't be afraid of the throttle pedal if you're looking hard for traction. Don't be afraid to give it what it needs. Now, the Bronco is just awesome. And it can be driven hard, the Bronco Sport. And it does go to its limits. So it's straight up awesome. The Bronco Sport has a clear size advantage over the 4Runner and other vehicles. So you're looking at a length of 172.3 inches. The Bronco Sport, very maneuverable on tight trails, despite being a 4-door. The Bronco Sport is barely any bigger than a two-door Jeep Wrangler. And that's pretty cool. So the Bronco Sport does come alive, and it does do what it's supposed to do. What an awesome SUV. This is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And enjoy your Bronco Sport because it's an amazing SUV. Or what's that say? An amazing crossover. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Hey you guys, this is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for coming to the channel. And I appreciate your time. Have an awesome and fantastic day. And thanks for coming by.